Hello everybody, I'm the Taskmaster, and today, on the occasion of celebrating 75 years of independence, I've made a special Independence Day recipe. I hope you'll like it. So, here we have taken 2 cups or half a liter of milk on high flame, and to this, we are going to add half a cup of sugar. I'm gonna heat this till the sugar completely dissolves. As you can see, all the sugar has dissolved and also the milk has come to a boil. At this point, we will switch off the flame and keep this milk aside to cool down and go on to the next step of our recipe. When you normally heat up milk and keep it to cool down, the fat or cream and the milk layer separates. So when you keep your sweet milk to cool down, you have to make sure to stir it consistently because we don't want the fat and milk to separate. So here I have separately taken about a half a cup of cold milk, and to this we are going to add 3 tablespoons of corn flour. This one, this is 2, and 3, and we are going to mix this till there are no lumps left in the paste. Now, as you can see, pretty much all the corn flour has dissolved in the milk and there are no lumps left. So now we are going to move ahead in our recipe. You've probably made custard with custard powder before. So custard powder basically is only made of corn flour, sugar and the essence of choice, including some food coloring. So here, instead of adding the sugar in the corn flour, we have added the sugar in the milk and we made a paste of corn flour. So this paste that we made is going to act the same as your paste that you would make with your custard powder. Okay, so here I've taken in a smaller vessel 1/3 of the milk that we had boiled earlier, and in this we're going to add a few strands of saffron. Now be careful not to add too much because the natural saffron has a very strong flavor. Now we are going to light the flame and we're going to stir this for a while till the flavor of the saffron is infused in the milk. The interesting thing about boiling spices and milk, such as cardamom, cinnamon, or saffron, or maybe even dry fruits such as cashew nut and pistachios, the flavor of the nut or spice gets infused in the milk. And as long as you keep boiling it, more and more of the flavor will get infused in the milk. That is why here we are going to boil our saffron, our cardamom, and our pistachios in the milk for at least 5 minutes each. Now here you can see that the flavor and color of saffron has been infused in the milk. If you take a spoonful of the milk, you'll notice that it has a slight yellow shade instead of the white it was before. Now, if you are not satisfied with the color of the milk, you can add a bit of saffron orange food coloring. I'm just gonna add just a bit, very slight, because I don't want a very deep color, but just enough so that the color is distinctive. And now we are going to stir this till the food color is evenly mixed in the milk. If you have a liquid food coloring, that will actually be better. But here I've used powdered food coloring, that is why it's taking a while to dissolve. Okay, now at this point, we are going to add the corn flour mix that we had made earlier. Not all of it, but about 1/3 of it. And also, before adding it, make sure to stir it again because Many a times the corn flour settles at the bottom. Now we'll little by little we'll add the mixture and make sure to keep the milk on low flame while doing this. Now you'll notice that the mixture has started to thicken a bit. When it has become quite thick, which will happen in a few seconds after adding the corn flour, we will switch off the gas and keep it aside to cool. And this is your custard mixture, and when you put this in the mold, it will set. Now we're going to repeat this with the other one thirds. As soon as you put the cornflour mixture in the milk and to put it off the flame, it will start cooling and setting. So you have to make sure to constantly stir the milk mixture. Otherwise, your custard will set even before you put it in the mold. Okay, so now this third of the milk is going to be the white component of a custard. So in this, we're going to add 2 to 3 pods of green cardamom, and we're going to let it come to a boil so that all the flavor is infused in the milk. Here we have only added the pods of green cardamom into our milk, but if you want you can also add the peels because even they hold a lot of flavor. After all the flavor of the cardamom has infused in the milk, you can strain the mixture and repeat the process as you did with the saffron mixture. Okay, so this is the third and final component of a custard, which is going to be green in color. So in this we are going to add some powder of pistachios. So I grinded together about 10 pistachios and I'm going to add this to the milk. Make sure to get all of the powder out of the mixie. And now we are going to heat the milk till all of the pistachio has left its color and flavor in the milk. Pistachios normally release their green color into the milk, but if according to you the color is light, you can add a bit of green food coloring to give it a more brighter green color, and then again put the rest of the cornflour mix into the milk, stir it, and the final component of our custard is ready. So here I have all the 3 colors of the custard. Now I've taken a glass bowl in which I'm first going to put our orange color custard in which we had put saffron color. Now we will level this and we will put this in the fridge or freezer for at least 1 hour so that it is semi-set for the next layers. So now our orange part has set. So now we are going to put our white part. And you spread this evenly. And now we will also let this set in the freezer for half an hour and then we'll put our last layer. Now that this has set, we will finally add our last component, the green one. Now we will keep this in the fridge overnight and then our dish will be ready. Now as you can see, our custard is set and ready. I wish you all a very happy Independence Day. Jai Hind.
मेरे देश की धरती, मेरे देश की धरती।